Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with a brand new video checking out the latest horror packs. If you guys don't know what the horror packs are, they're basically monthly subscription services where you guys can sign up for either a DVD pack or a Blu-ray pack, and each month you guys get sent 4 different DVDs or 4 different Blu-rays depending on, which one you guys sign up for. I'll put a link though below if you guys are interested in, finding out more about the horror pack and the subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. So let's see here which one here we've got first. This one here looks like this is the Blu-ray, so let's see what the first Blu-ray is in here. And the first one in here is the Elizabeth Olsen movie, Silent House. I remember seeing this one in theaters, and I believe it was a remake, I remember. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it was. I've only watched this one time. I remember the big thing with this movie was it was done to look like it was all one long continuous take. And I know they had like a couple different takes. I don't remember how many for sure, but they would kind of blend it by like, panning into the wall and things like that. But it was all to look like it was all, done in one continuous take. And it was about like a, I think it was like a home invasion or something. This one I definitely have to watch again. Like I said, I have not watched this movie since it first released. And I think it came out, was it like 2013 or something like that? So I haven't seen it for a while now. But I do remember liking that one. But you don't hear about it very much anymore. The next one in here, this is actually one of the ones that is a horror pack exclusive. And this is a movie starring Malcolm McDowell called Psycho Killer. And this one, that's the one thing that's cool about the horror pack is they always have, exclusives, exclusive Blu-rays in the pack. They sometimes have had exclusive DVDs, but mainly exclusive Blu-rays. And this one here, released on DVD, but not on Blu-ray, but they have, exclusive rights to the Blu-ray in the pack. So that's a pretty cool thing that they've in the past, too. Like things like Dead Hooker in the Trunk, they released a Blu-ray of that last month, and, that one was only ever on DVD. So that's one of the really cool things with horror pack is, the exclusive stuff that they have in their releases. That's one of my favorite things about it, but they always do have those in there, so that's a really cool thing about it. Next one here is Bram Stoker's Dracula, and this is the one that stars, Winona Ryder and Keanu Reeves. I haven't looked at this one in a long time, but I remember this actually being kind of cool, like as far as I remember. I think I remember too, this is one of those ones, like in school, you have to read Dracula, and I believe I remember like watching this one in like high school or something. That was like the first time I remember seeing it. And like the one thing too, like with the movie versions, is they sort of change some stuff around and stuff. So sometimes you can do yourself a disservice for certain things if you watch the movie version, if they change it around a whole lot. And the last one in here in the Blu-ray pack is the Anthony Hopkins movie, The Rite. This is the one when he was like a priest, and he was trying to like... It was sort of like an Exorcist kind of movie, as I remember. I know this one released in 2011. I remember seeing this one in theaters. This one honestly wasn't that great. I don't own this one though. I was interested in looking at it again. I only ever saw it the one time, and this has like the alternate ending and stuff in this movie. But I remember it being kind of weird and like sort of like over the top a bit, like in some of like the possession scenes in this one. But like I said, it's not a perfect movie, but I'd definitely look at it again. Like I remember though, it was kind of like a weird thing. I remember when I was seeing that Anthony Hopkins was in that movie. Now on to the DVD pack. The first one in here is the movie, and I've actually never watched this one. I don't know why I've never watched this one yet. And this is from the director of The Strangers, and this is Mockingbird. And I remember I even talked to one of the actors in this, Todd Staswick, at a convention, about this movie. Like I think when I first showed it, and like when it released on the Tuesday that it came out. But this one I definitely have got to watch finally, because I don't know how I've never actually watched this one yet. But this was one of the ones that Blumhouse released. I said Mockingbird. And the next one in here is a double pack, which has Candy Strippers and She Creature. And I've never seen either of these ones. I know I've seen the covers to these, and I remember like seeing these like in Blockbuster too, because this is like 2007, so I was still like going in Blockbuster at that point. And they're all gone now though, but at the talk too that like KB Toys is coming back, apparently, who knows, someday we might just see Blockbuster come back like years down the line. Like when the fact that could come back, you never know anymore with what could come back, with the shows coming back, so you never know. But these are ones I always remembered seeing the covers of these, but never actually saw these ones. If you guys have seen these ones though, let me know how these two were. but I always was interested in looking them. Like I said, never saw them, and I don't own either of those ones. The next one in here in the DVD pack, this is a movie that, you know, Misty Monday was in this, you know, film. This is when she kind of changed her name to Erin Brown, and I think she's back to Misty Monday again. I don't know. You know, she did a lot of those, like, sort of adult, kind of like, you know, not really like, you know, sort of softcore kind of movies. But I remember, like, I always followed her, and you know, when she first, like, came out making movies. But it's the one that she did that Robert Kurtzman directed, and it was like a crazy, like, super gory movie. I remember. I haven't watched this one in years, but it's called The Rage. And the last one in here in the DVD pack is let's see what this one is. And this is Djinn. And this is the last movie that Tobe Hooper directed. And this was all in, like, Dubai, I think it was filmed, I believe. I can't remember. United Arab Emirates or something like that. I can't remember for sure. This one wasn't amazing, but it still had, like, the kind of Tobe Hooper sort of vibe of his movies, if you know his films. It was okay, though. It's some kind of creepy stuff in this, as I remember. But anyway, though, guys, that's just my look, you know, at the latest horror packs. And like I said, if you guys are interested in finding out, you know, more about the horror packs, I have a link below. So anyway, though, guys, thanks again for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later.